So you're a dad, you've got a kid and you want to take pictures of them and you want to get better at it and you're tired of using your phone because you want more control. Where do you start? Hey, this is Scott Weingivowitz, a storyteller with a camera talking about all the things photographers like you and I are thinking about. And in this video, I want to talk to you, the dads, just getting into photography because you've got a kid or multiple kids and you want better photos of them. Let's face it, you are like every other dad. You want pictures of your kid smiling. It's not always going to happen. That's the truth. It is not always going to happen. It'll happen once in a while, sometimes when you least expect it, but it will happen once in a while. So today I want to just talk about some tips that I can give you for ensuring you get better photos of your kids. Listen up, dads. I'm right there with you. I have two kids. I have a daughter and I have a son, and they're constantly running around doing all these different things. And I sometimes only have my phone on me. Sometimes I do have my camera on me, and I am trying to get photos of them that I can print out and put into photo books and albums and store and have slideshows available and things like that that I can cherish forever, that they can cherish when they're older. My first tip for you is to actually learn the ins and outs of the mechanics of your camera. I'm talking shutter speed, aperture, ISO, white balance, all these different things. Fortunately, I got a playlist that you can click on, just go right here, and you can watch all those videos to learn more about them and how to teach yourself them as well. The second thing I want to talk about is actually the angle. You are much taller than your kids, so to get better photos of your kids, to make them more interesting in what the heck you're doing, get down to their level. And I mean literally lay down on the ground, sit down on the ground, get on your knees, get on your butt, do whatever you need to do, get down to their level. Next up is to really engage with your kids. Don't always look through the viewfinder of your camera. You need to engage with your kids. Whether it's reading a book or have your spouse reading a book or telling jokes or having their favorite stuffed animal or blankie over your head, whatever it is to make them laugh and smile and look at you and just be themselves. Speaking of being themselves, kids are a filthy mess. That's a known fact. So don't be shy about getting them after they eat an entire bowl of spaghetti and meatballs, or if they're like my kids, just the spaghetti, not the meatballs. They will have the sauce all over the face. It'll be really cute. Sometimes they'll even have the noodles sticking out of their mouth. Really cute. Capture those moments. The last tip I want to give you is that your kids, like I said in the beginning, will not always look at you. Those can be the most impactful and special photos that you will take. A while back at one of the photography trade shows, Ben Folds, yes, the musician Ben Folds, talked about his photography and something big he did years prior. You see, Ben Folds is a hobbyist photographer, and for years, while he was on tour with Ben Folds 5 and then on his own, he was constantly photographing his kids. They were on tour with him. And he realized that he had tons of photos where he was trying to get his kids to turn to him, pose, smile, whatever, and they were bad. The best photos he had are the ones of his kids doing their homework on the tour bus, looking out the window of the bus at Chicago or New York City or wherever he was, looking out the window of the hotels they were staying in, playing a guitar or finger drums on the desk. Things like that. They were the best photos he had. So what did he do? He deleted all the photos of his kids looking at the camera and smiling. Now, I'm not telling you to do that. I am not saying to delete any photos of your kids smiling. Keep them. They're memories. But what I'm saying is, and what I agree with, is that the photos of your kids not looking are some of the best. So cherish those and don't be afraid to capture those. It's okay for your kids to not look at your camera. Dads, thanks for watching. Click that subscribe button. I publish new videos every Monday and Thursday whenever possible. You don't want to miss the next tip.